It is now 14:44. That is 2:44 Eastern Standard Time. This is your girl, Miss Kaj, a.k.a. Miss Motherfucking Girl. Woo! Let's talk about this situation I just seen here. Scenario. So, the 15-year-old is left at home with the children while the mom is out doing whatever. And I say whatever, it's not in a bad connotation because I don't know what she had to do. I don't know what her day was lined up to be or what she had to do to get what she got to get for them. Listen, ladies, you got to be on top of your motherfucking A game at all motherfucking times, bitch. You got to be dotting your I's and crossing your motherfucking T's, bitch. Alright, the 15-year-old, she's not, an adult. But she is old enough to keep those kids by law. Okay? So here it is. It is 90 degrees. She says no food in the refrigerator. And the AC's broken in the house. Her mom's not home. Said she left that morning. She said that's not what happened. She probably actually been gone longer. Okay. And the girl got a nice house for the children. The house clean. You know what I'm saying? Got TVs and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's hot than a motherfucker. It's 90 degrees though. No food in there for her to cook for the kids and shit. This is where she's gone wrong. Being gone, having her cell phone not able to be contactable. Listen, they plan to take your kids forever, bitch. They want to know hear what I say because for whatever reason or not, bitch, they want every excuse as to why they do what they do. But listen, you gave them the excuse. You know your baby daddy wasn't shit, but you know your oldest child, talked to this man. Everything that child told the police was something that could reiterate it from a man. Or she got boyfriends, or she probably got more than one boyfriend. That's probably why she's out. You know what I'm saying? Meantime, this is a scenario. Let me explain to you what could have happened in the mom's shoes. My check got fucked up at work. I don't know what the fuck to do. I need to put food in my fucking house. My fucking AC done went out in my shit. And I got my kids here. I need to borrow $200 from somebody. I got to get out here and I got to find this $200 so I can put this food in the house at least. Can you help me do that shit? Can you help me? Well, I get off late or whatever, and you can come over here and talk to me about it, and I see what I can do. Meanwhile, it's just all to get information on what the fuck you got going on in your household. All right, while you're gone, doing what you're doing, your child is talking to the man that is her father, and he's only able to be let me put this out there. He's only able to be contacted through TikTok. The kids don't even have his phone number, but the child is young, she's hot, she's hungry, she got kids that she's responsible for, and she's aggravated as hell. And she needed somebody to talk to, and he ran all his issues that he had with her mother down to her. And that information is what she told the police when she called the police over there. He did not jump off TikTok and come over there neither to the household where the children were at and said, let me at least buy you some food and get y'all some ice. That's her first lesson of how she has set the tone for her future. And how she put it on her mom real quick. I mean, nice house. The AC broke. Then she went somewhere. She said she got stuck on the side of the road. She didn't have a charger. Her phone was on 3%. She had to go check on the other baby that the other grandmother had asked to see. So she had to go to another side of town to check on the other child that she had over there visiting other family members. Okay. In my mind, because I'm a woman that spends day to day with my child, and I know the absolute struggles and how all that corresponds, I understand her shortcomings, bitch. But I understand why they arrested her, because of what was said to her by the oldest daughter, which was put in her head by the man that's supposed to be her father. She said she don't feel safe at the house and stuff like that. Very nice neighborhood, clean neighborhood. Anything could happen. This is absolutely true. She's 15 years old. That's absolutely true. Something could happen. But she was arrested. She didn't have any food in the house. The AC was broke. She said she was trying to call the landlord. Landlord was coming over to arrest her. I mean, I'm not arrest her, to see what he could do about her AC. You know what I mean? She didn't mention anything about the food. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. God ain't for everybody, so you gotta order your own motherfucking steps. He ain't for everybody, so you gotta order your own motherfucking steps. So she got the child endangerment for the little babies because it's so fucking hot. The children in her custody, so the man talking shit on the TikTok, he ain't gonna be held responsible. And like I said, they're not women anymore. They're not any real women anymore to say, hey, you need to go check on the kids. What, that you can trust. You know what I'm saying? I need you. I got to run out. I got to do something. It's an emergency. You know what I'm saying? I need you to watch the kids for me. Or check in on them. She's 15. You ain't got to stay there. And you know what I'm saying? Just hone over. Make sure they eat. Make sure they got some ice while I'm trying to come up with this money to get more food and get the AC turned on. I get the AC fixed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because their lights was on. Because they had a fan in there. So her light it's not that she didn't pay her light bill. It's the fact that her home that she was renting, the AC went out, the central heat and air went out. DHS was contacted. Let me tell you what DHS, DSS, and CPS is supposed to actually do before they take mean action and removing the kids and putting people in jail. They're supposed to actually provide you a resource. Here in our state, they have the resource only for old people, to where if you have no AC or your AC doesn't work, the plug-in wall ones, they bring those to the old people. So the Department of Social Services has reduced a lot of their benefits towards mothers, and and the people that they're supposed to support through their services, the Department of Social Services. They are no longer a valuable resource for you to call and say, hey, something's wrong, my paycheck got fucked up, I'm short about $200-300 on my paycheck. And these people, you have to wait a pay cycle for them to correct the error that they made. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I don't know if that's exactly what happened, but I know that when it's time to pay bills and shit, some of these jobs do not pay properly the first time. And like, hey, my check's short. I don't know why the checks be short. Listen, I don't know why the checks be miscalculated and short, but I know that has happened to me before, bitch, myself. And I'm like, you mean to tell me I gotta wait another motherfucking pay cycle? You can't get an off cycle check, or some kind of immediate advance or something like that. You know what I mean? Damn. Your landlord your rent probably you think your rent gonna go up because your AC broken. He gotta fix that shit. It's not supposed to be like that. But because of what was said in the little baby's situation, that's why she was taken into custody for child endangerment. I'm exhausted and exasperated at you people that talk negative about the parent, the custodial parent. The girl 15 years old. She grown enough to get on that phone and say what I'm a boyfriend and all kind of shit like that. She was old enough to keep the children while she tried to figure something out. Even if she did go to the strip club and strip that night. You know, that's just how I feel about that. I don't like it, and you know why I don't like it? That is because I don't like it simply because you're nasty saying that to the 15-year-old like you're speaking to the adult. You talk about the other parent to the children, and that's whack as fuck. You are a group of people that do that shit. You sit there and talk about the parent that's providing like a dog to any of the parents. You ain't supposed to talk about any parent, like that to their children. So where does this leave this girl? She don't understand what the system is. She don't understand what the system is. She don't know what the fuck she's done. She don't know what kind of damage she's done to her siblings. You understand what I'm saying? She put her siblings' life in absolute total danger. But she's a child and you can't hold that against her because you're supposed to make sure that shit is all together, or you communicate with your child about what's going on. If you're going to leave somebody with your children, you have to communicate. But we get so frazzled-dazzled and frustrated that we just get on the move. You know what I'm saying? But that's the beginning of the cycle of the system in that situation. These situations we're in, we had no situation like that, or ever. We're talking about certain different situation that didn't have anything to do with that. Popular motherfuckers always want to remain popular at the detriment of any motherfucking body. They don't care. But he had to take her in for the engagement, and he called the supervisor. So a supervisor called the police supervisors are really involving themselves in this human trafficking. The police supervisors, because he called DHS like he's supposed to, and he's supposed to do that. They couldn't contact her or whatever. They reached out to her. She finally did show up. You know what I'm saying? But them little babies, that messed her up. Now, she probably can prove her case later on because it sounds like it makes sense to me. If I get up early in the morning, because a lot of times, a lot of parents like to get up in the morning and handle their business in the morning time. They like to get up and handle their business in the morning. Try to take on another job. If you just start a job, you ain't gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? Until it's payday. But see, she don't know that because she didn't leave that open air of communication with her children, with her daughter. I hate that that the system has laid eyes on her children. Because it's not built for success. It's built for distress. And I don't like no distressful ass shit, but I really, really frown upon men that do that. She said she's going to go live with her dad. She don't know what the fuck. She don't know if he even going to say yes at all. But hey, it's 95 degrees and I ain't got no nigga and no nigga ain't got me. I don't give a fuck about no father. Motherfucker, you ain't been here my entire life. Like, I don't give a fuck about no father, bitch. But I am Miss Gold. Y'all have a good one.